Alright, what's going on guys, it's your boy Zilchi, welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel video. In today's video, we're going to be doing a tutorial for the SwordSoul deck. I finally got around to building the perfect list that I feel like is the best for grinding. I was able to use this deck all the way from Plat 5 to Diamond, and now I'm going to get from Diamond 5 to Diamond 1. Hopefully, and show you guys some replays of that in the upcoming future. But for now, we're going to be doing this tutorial because I know you guys say that you did want one, so I was like, okay, let me just take the time to make one real quick. It's going to be the same format as our Drytron tutorials, our Dino tutorials, and stuff like that, right? Where we're going to go into solo mode, draw some hands, and then see what we can do with that, right? There's only really two main combos that I want to show you guys. The rest you can really freestyle. The main one I want to show you is your combo with the Adhara, or not the Adhara, the Ashuna and the Adhara, right? If we can show that, I would love to show it. And show you guys the main field that I always go with if I'm going first and I just completely mess up and I can't go into the other player I'm about to talk to you about, which is the Halq combo, which is the backup combo that you want to use just in case your plays stop, right? Like they decide to like ash a card or something, you were able to special summon and they ash it, right? So definitely we'll show you guys those two combos. Those are the main combos I'm going to show you this video, and then you can just figure out the others. Once you know these two combos, you can pretty much figure out the deck pretty simple, right? So yeah, let me just show you guys the deck list and we'll hop straight in. But before that, hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and yeah, let's just hop straight in. Alright guys, here is the deck list right here. One thing that I will point out is I added in a token collector. This card is ridiculous. Like against the mirror match, it's just wild. If they're going into their Halq play, you can use this to completely disrupt their entire field. If they have, let's say they're trying to bait you with a Mo Ye and then they decide to go into a longyuen, you can use token collector, get rid of both of their tokens and special summon the token collector on your side of the field, and they can't go into their plays, right? Because you'd have already used their special summon and their normal summon. And yeah, that's why I really like this card a lot. That's why I put it in. You don't have to run it if you don't want to. I mean, it's really good against the mirror match, like I said, or against any Halq play that goes into a Rorodon or that uses tokens, the Lion or something like that. But yeah, I think this card is really good. That's why I added it in. But yeah, this is the deck list right here. I ended up adding 3 Crossout Designator and an Imperm. Just so I added the 3 and 1 Imperm because I want the Imperm in for Crossout target and Nib for Crossout target. I got rid of the other one that we had because we used to run 2. And I cut a Maxx C just because Crossout target as well, right? But yeah, this is the deck list. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this. It's going to be in the description as always. And yeah, let's just hop straight into the tutorial. Alright, so in the first combo that we have here, I want to show you guys the combo, right? So if you have, let's say you have a Tenyi monster in your hand, or even if you just have a Sworsoul Mo Ye or anything, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to activate this first. I just want to show you guys the end board, right? Because the end board is actually not bad at all. You're going to activate this, you're going to go into your Monk. So that way, if they decide to like nib or something, our Vishuda is still alive. And we can send it back, or anything that they decide to pull up on the field if you're going second or whatever. Right? So then you're going to normal summon out the Mo Ye. Activate the Mo Ye. Then show him a SwordSoul card in your hand. You're gonna bring out the token. And see, this is why token collector broken, because as soon as they summon out a token, you could use it and just destroy their token. But we're not gonna do that because it's our turn, obviously. Then you're gonna go into the Grandmaster. Go here. You don't want to activate the Grandmaster first. Chain link 1, and then this is chain link 2, so we can chain block an ash, right? So they can't ash it, so you get to add your card. This is the hand I like. I like having an emergence in the hand because now, instead of adding to our hand longyuen, right? You get to add a blackout to the hand. And that's even more disruption for their turn, right? Now, here, you can't really... Like, thankfully we drew into the Crossout Designator, but you can't really play around a nib, unfortunately. You just gotta go for it, honestly. You just have to go for it. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna activate the emergency, or the emergence, sorry, and you're gonna add the longyuen. And then unfortunately we didn't have another Sword Soul. However, this is still fine because then what we're gonna go into is still pretty decent. Alright, so we're gonna go here, activate this, bring out the token. So you could either do two things here. You can go into Baronne or you can go into the Chengying. I like going into either one, really doesn't matter, because this paired with the Grandmaster is pretty good. You can use this to banish a card, to negate a card in the field, then use this to banish a card. So let's say you're going against like an Eldritch, you can banish their Eldritch, right? And then they can't really do much with their back row that needs an Eldritch on the field, which is really good. I opt for going into this. Normally, I would be able to... Well, unfortunately, this hand wasn't that good, so I wasn't able to show you. This hand, you would probably want to go into your baxia play to try to lock lights or something, but it was okay. With this hand, it's still not bad. You have an Imperm as well, right? So you still have technically two negates right here, and then you have a banish. You have a Crossout just in case you need it. If it's a mirror match, you can use the Crossout to negate whatever they have, right? So I think this field is... this is typically what most people go for if they're pretty new to the Sword Soul deck, but this I feel like is a good way. Like if you're gonna go this route, it's a good way to like bait some cards, then you can go into your Halq play. Just try not to lock yourself into Worm if you have a Worm in your hand, right? Like basically the Ashuna. But this is the play that I would normally go for. I'd say go for it for the first turn, just to see what your opponent's doing, right? I don't think this is the optimal first turn play at all, but I just wanted to show you this combo because this comes up more often than not, where you're gonna have to do a board like this where you legit just can't do anything else except make this board. All right, so that's gonna be the first combo, and now I'm gonna go over to the Halq combo, and that's gonna be the final combo. And then basically after that, this, like, you know, all the combos in the game, honestly. Like if you can figure out the Halq combo, you can know that you can go into your baxia, you can go into your Yazi without going into Halq. You don't need it, but it's still just better, right? So let's just show you that right now. All right, so with a hand like this, you could use it to go into your Halq plays right here. So we're gonna activate this. All right, I just want to show you guys the Halq combo, just in case it ever comes up where you need to use it, right? You're gonna go into your Monk. I mean, you really don't have to, really. You could just go here, summon this, then go into your Halq instead of wasting a Monk, right? But I think this is fine. I think this is okay. All right, we're gonna, instead, we're just gonna show you. We're just gonna go into the Monk. It doesn't really matter, honestly. We're gonna go here. I wish we had an Adhara in the hand, because I wouldn't have to waste a normal summon. And then we could also just extend our plays with this card if we needed to. Right, but we're gonna use all you need is a tuner and a non-tuner. Then you can go into your Halq. Right. Good thing we have a Deskbot in this deck. So it's pretty cool, You go into the Halq here. Activate Halq. Halq summons out the Deskbot, which is really, really good. Alright, then we're gonna go into the Auroradon. Perfect. If this is a turn 2 play, I'm gonna show you guys right now that the Yazi that you're about to summon, normally you just pop itself and then another card, right? Alright, then we have our Deskbot. Deskbot activates right here. Perfect. Now we go into the Yazi. 1, 2, 3. Which is perfect. You go here. Auroradon effect activate. When you use this, okay, make sure you're using this, then sending itself. So it says right here, destroy one card. Don't select this. This says select monster as tribute. You're not destroying it. So you're gonna send itself as tribute to destroy the Yazi. Remember that. Don't mess that up, okay? Then you're gonna activate the Yazi to special summon out the taia. Alright, taia is gonna activate. You're gonna send a Worm it really doesn't matter which one you choose. I'd probably send this one, right? Then you're gonna go here. Perfect. Then you're going to go into the baxia. 1, 2. Just perfect. Go here. Then you activate Baxia if there's anything on his field, if this is a turn 2 play. But since this is our turn 1, you don't have to activate anything. So you're going to go activate Taia, sending a Mo Ye. Right, we're going to send a Mo Ye. Right, then you activate the Baxia. Then we bring back the Mo Ye. Perfect. Then Mo Ye activate, showing this, get that. Then now we can go into our Grandmaster, which is really good. Honestly, I wish we had our Adhara, but hopefully we can draw into one just so I can show you what this combo does. I've been trying to get the hand where I could just also bring out the Adhara so that we can go into our Chaofeng and lock lights. But it did not happen that way, unfortunately. Alright, so then here we're gonna want to do is, honestly, since we got that, then we just go into longyuen. We go into longyuen. It's perfect. Here, this is pretty cool. Alright, now you can add with this. You can add, if you wanted to, you can add the Protos, which in my opinion is pretty good. If you had a vessel, you'd want to send the Ashuna, then you add the Adhara, but unfortunately we didn't have the vessel. So we're going to add the Protos here. Alright. Add Protos. Activate the Strategist, sending the taia. Then this. Then we could go into either a Baronne if you want to. Or you could go into the Chengying. I'm just going to go into Chengying just because it doesn't really matter. Both are really good cards, obviously. I should have put it in defense, but it also doesn't really matter. Now, activate this. Do the 1200. Then you can go into Protos. Banish 3. So banish this. This. And this doesn't really matter. Then we can lock dark monsters now. So let's say your opponent is using a Thunder Dragon deck or anything that really uses dark. Now he can't use any dark monsters. We can't use dark monsters either, but he's completely stopped. Like I said, if we had a level, if we had our Adhara on the field, we could synchro summon into our Chaofeng, locking lights and darks, and most of the time that just wins game. Locking darks itself probably will win you a game, because that means they can't, there's probably like a bunch of monsters in the extra deck that's just dark, right? So like DPE, it completely shuts down. They can't go to Verte, stuff like that, right? You're using Destiny Hero, that entire deck is pretty much dark monsters, so you can't use any of those. And like I said, if one more time I'm gonna say it again, if you had your Adhara, I just couldn't draw into a hand that could bring out the Adhara, unfortunately. So I was forced to just leave this on the field as it is. But like I said, this field is actually insane. You're gonna be able to banish banish 2, 1 from the graveyard, 1 from the field, negate, stop the darks, and they can't target this card. They can't destroy this card with monster effect or by card effects in general. So they have to answer to this as well. So I think this is really good. It's a really good board. I wish I could show you the field with locking lights and dark at the same time, but like I said, I've been trying to reset the hand so that way I could get the Adhara play, but it's just not happening. It's really just not happening. But just know that you probably, most of the time, you'll be able to lock light and dark at the same time, and you'd be set to win the match that way, pretty much. So yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. I'm going to show you the deck list one more time, and we'll just go from there. Alright guys, here's the deck list one more time. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. I know it probably wasn't the best tutorial. It's because I'm still kind of new to this deck myself, but I know enough to at least teach you guys some of the basic combos, right? So hopefully you guys did enjoy this. This deck list is the final deck list that I am running with this. The token collector, you don't have to run. Definitely don't have to run. If you draw into it, most of the time, it's probably a brick. I'm not gonna lie to you. But if you're going against the mirror match, which is probably gonna happen because this deck is brand new, everyone is running it. It's the new best deck, so you probably would want to run it just to counter the mirror match. But yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this tutorial. I probably will make a better one sometime in the future. If anything new just decides to come out with it, right? But yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy. Hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, all this stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.